again, very lengthy documents. And I think, part of what we can begin, or what I begin with, is getting them to articulate their goals first, and then oftentimes, especially with ESL or ELL students, those goals initiate as sentence level kind of revisions. And so along those lines is a way to start the conversation, reading 5 pages or so to get a sense of error pattern analysis and stuff like that, and say, okay, well, this, from a grammatical perspective, seems to be what's plaguing you, and working on that first.
Yeah, like doing what you can do in the time that you have, and identifying what's happening.
And hopefully at the end, showing them how their initial goals probably aren't realistic, or that there are other things that we need to work on, and so incentivizing them to come back.
Yeah.
I'm Michelle from Colorado State, and we have online consultations as well, and we had a student send in a 150-page thesis. And pretty much what we did is we looked at it, we were just like, all right. And the way that we handled it is we just kind of really quickly, because at that point there was a table of contents.
Yes!
That was amazing, because what we did is we kind of looked through the table of contents, and usually with the kinds of thesis that was, it was an engineering thesis, I think. And one of them was the literature review part, so we just, when we sent it back, we said we looked at the literature review.
Right.
If you want us to look at different specific sections, cut them out and send them to us. We looked at these 5 pages of this, as the literature review was still 10 pages. But that's how we looked at it, was figuring out the ways that we could break it down, because usually literature reviews are kind of
Yeah.
and then the other thing that we do is, if it's a graduate student thesis or even a dissertation, we say, what are some of the things that you will be discussing with your advisor? So.
Yeah, absolutely. So really, yeah, I'm hearing a lot of, helping the students break it into pieces, right? Chunk it up, look at it in smaller sections, look at problematic sections, or look for potential problems or areas of problems to kind of work with. Yeah, because again, students struggle with kind of seeing the big, or with seeing how they can take this big monster, right? Because they see the thesis as a monster sometimes, and how they can grapple with it.
Well, also you're bringing it back to them, and I hear that frequently. It's not, let me show you the way. It's, what was your original intention, and what was your original idea? What was the original assignment? What parts are you most concerned about and want to cut? So it's bringing it back to the students simultaneously as you're bringing it back to the larger picture, and I think those go hand in hand. So.
Yeah, absolutely.
I just wanted to mention that we should be focusing